should be live. Just gotta have to post this to Discord. I should have better prepared for this. This is Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut for the Nintendo Wii U. This is gonna be part 6, and this could be the finale, but I can't be sure exactly just yet. We'll see how it goes. I have to finish that DLC scenario right now, and then there's gonna be like 2 main missions beyond this one. Something like that. We're basically on to the final mission here, actually, of the DLC. As best I can tell, anyway. Hold on, just trying to figure out where I'm supposed to go. Oh yeah, I killed these guys. Didn't I? Yeah, I already searched them.
People only see results. In time, the games will enable of secure methods. You only need to look as far as your precious Dr. Reed to realize that.
Keep back up.
That was a frag grenade. I couldn't stay there.
Come out, you bastard!
He's, where is he?
You can't escape!
I hear him like he's close by, but...
Cover me! Moving to attack!
Combat rifle, concussion grenade that I can't pick. Actually, I have EMP grenades, so... Okay, concussion grenade. But there was another in there, though. Maybe it's time I start using them. Pistol ammo. What's that? Combat rifle. Okay. And that combat rifle. Okay. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna use some of these painkillers. Okay, it's 25 points per bit of painkillers. So there we go. I used 4.
Hostile, on the run!
Hostile on the run.
Hostile, on the run! Stay down!
Combat rifle ammo. I'm gonna use more painkillers, because why not? Yeah, okay, there's a sniper further up. I'm looking for them up there, but I can't see them. I think I saw one right there.
He's there. Stay down!
The heck? Oh, okay, yeah, he was standing up. I couldn't quite see him. Okay, this guy, I got him. Yeah, so much for being peaceful, I know, but... some situations require a different approach. Uh, but no, reload it. Okay, then that pocket secretary. New code 8078. Please be advised the high security clearance door between loading bay 2 and the administration offices has received a new access code 8078. Okay, 8078. That's what they say.
In some ways, the two of us are probably quite similar. But I question your foresight, your courage to make difficult decisions.
Okay, where to next? Through there? It doesn't seem like you can destroy these things using conventional means. Okay, it's rebooting my systems. Okay, let's see.
If it makes you feel any better about Katner's death, I doubt you had any intention of sending you on to the good doctor.
I'm not gonna make it.
Access denied.
Yeah. It's not an easy hacking job, this one. Ah, yeah, I see what they did. If you try to go around behind the turret there, the security turret, there are mines over that way. We wouldn't want things to be too easy, would we? Well, besides, this computer, it's perhaps to, what, turn off the turret, maybe, or something like that, and leave it be.
But they never are they?
Oops. Ah! But I was trying to not go too fast. Oh no, I may have to redo the whole thing there. When Burke initiated a base-wide lockdown and started flooding the prison cells and research lab with gas, Jensen had to make a difficult choice: save the prisoners or save Kavanagh. Jensen chose the prisoners despite Keitner's warning that Kavanagh's death would prevent Interpol from bringing down Bell Tower. Jensen then set out to find and deal with Burke, hoping the Spec Op commander might give up Megan's trail. But besides, Keitner was working for, I have to start back from here. Everything's from scratch. The last 8 minutes. You know what? But I don't have any tranquilizer darts, so I can't use that anyway, even if I wanted to. Well.
Identify yourself.
Who's in all this, Jensen? I know about Keitner, of course, but I suspect someone else is.
Okay, I got the sniper. Okay, I gotta look through here to get that code.
Back up. You won't get far! He's there. Keep back up. Keep back up. Shit. Lost him.
Okay, combat rifle. Nuke virus software. Concussion grenade. Oh, I already can't use anything else.
I'm gonna find you.
Okay, use painkillers or the hypostim. Yeah, that saves, that frees up 2 slots in my inventory that way. Okay, well, this was already empty. This guy had nothing left. This guy has nothing that interests me. Concussion grenade, there we go. Oh yeah, I had already hacked these alarms. Combat rifle. Combat rifle ammo. Where was he actually? Oh. Hey, you can actually do that?
Are you sure mercy letting my soldiers live? Some might call that weakness.
Hey, you know what? That might not be such a bad idea. Hey! There we go. And now these things are not even activated. That's even better.
I'd better keep looking. Yeah? Who is it?
I want you to come and check.
You gonna stay out there, goddammit?
You think we've gone too far with our little project? But ask yourself, how much further
That was
you
one
will
big
save
guy, though.
one woman before you judge me.
Cyber Boost, energy bar. What, I can't take out that camera? The heck? Ah! I didn't save. Well, I think it auto saved though. I certainly hope it did. Where is that? Yeah, okay, yeah. I see where I am.
Where the hell is he?
time before my men find you, Jensen. There's really nowhere for you to go.
Ah, but look my way. Look at that door opening. Yeah? Who is it?
You gonna stay out there, goddammit?
Okay. Ah, crap! Damn it! Yeah, I lost energy to that. Alright, it's going away.
Better search the place before I report. I heard that, you son of a bitch!
Well, come on in then.
You bastard!
I think that camera is supposed to be down already, but for some reason it's still displaying the green beams.
I know you're still here!
Hyperstim, combat rifle,
But ask yourself, how much
combat
further you
rifle,
proceed, one
concussion
wrong
grenade,
judgment.
cyber boost. A beer! Ah, but I can't carry anymore. You know what? Ah, crap, I can't carry anymore. Yeah, this is a glitch, I think. It's already destroyed. It's not supposed to display this thing.
If I'd have known you were going to cause me so much trouble, I would have never given in to my curiosity about you. Well, you made it. I'm torn between admiration and pity. You've condemned me for my actions, Jensen. But look at the lengths you've gone to find one woman. Wasted potential. Although from what I've heard, I suspect you'll still be of use to me dead.
Whoops! There's that big thing in the middle of the room. And I bet... Ah, no, okay, it's telling me save. Which is good.
Your altruism blinded you. You could have been an asset. You could have used it. You're an aggressive warrior, Jensen. It's a shame you're so undisciplined and idealistic.
Come on, I know you're there.
I'm curious.
I know you're there.
I think Dr. Reed would go for her research. I think you would be surprised, Jensen.
Well, it's a good thing I saved. So he's in the room at the back then. I find that this DLC, the way that they put it right in the middle of the game like this, it's kind of its own story that can be played independently. You need to have played the main game for context, but it kind of stops the main plot moving forward right at the end like that. I think it's not necessarily the best thing. It should be made into an option.
Disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind? You're an aggressive warrior, Jesus. It's a shame you're so undisciplined and idealistic.
Keep him down!
Damn it, this guy has armor.
You could have been an asset. Could have used.
Visual contact confirmed!
There's no way off this place except through me, Jesus.
Cyber boost. Painkillers, pocket secretary. Serpent crash beta protocol, login and password, emergency shutdown override for something. Ah, there's nothing connected to it.
But I see now you would
So much for that.
soldier.
I think I already searched the place before. So it's gonna be mostly empty. Okay, also use hyperstim and painkillers and another dose of painkillers so I can get this gas grenade.
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her research? I think you'd be surprised, Jensen.
Ah, I died from falling. No, I thought there was a floor closer to me. After that ledge. This is so stupid. Well, first order of business is taking down that big robot in the middle.
You're headstrong. It may have served you well in the past, but ultimately, it's a failure. You're an aggressive warrior, Jensen. It's a shame you're so undisciplined and idealistic.
I've got a visual. Over here, place, boy. Hostile. Now it's got you. I know you're still here. You running?
So short-sighted, you. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
Ready?
Painkillers and stuff. Yeah, jeez. End of the line.
How far do you think Dr. Reed would go for her research?
Okay, use that hyperstim like before, the painkillers.
I
There we
think
go.
you'd be surprised, Jensen.
Cyber boosts. Okay, well, that computer, there's no need to get through it. Okay, just hiding that code from the pocket secretary. You know what? I'm gonna save here again. Let's see who dies first. Damn. These guys don't die easy. I used up everything I had. End of the line. I don't think so. I died. I was holding down the... I pressed the L button to run, though. Well, it's probably for the best that way. I just use that gas grenade and be done with that guy. Actually, if he is indeed in that room below, I wonder if you can use that to take the guy out. Like, pacify the guy, you know? Maybe. Well, I don't have any EMPs anymore anyway. Ah! I fell down again. It takes so long to reload, too. It's like, it's the same data that's in memory. Why does it need to reload the whole thing? Because it was easier to do things that way, that's why. Less work that way. Yeah. Gas grenade. It didn't work. And I was running once again, but he fell. I can't really aim my jump properly with that guy right there and shooting at me. I have to try something different, but it's not gonna be easy. I've got darts. I could use tranquilizer darts, come to think of it. Yeah, let's try that. Should go down normally. No?
I'm curious. How far do you think Dr. Reed...
Ah, yeah, there we go. It just takes longer to take action, I guess, on a big guy like him.
I do not have a confirmation yet.
I think he may have died from falling. Oops.
So short-sighted, you disappoint me. How can a man so gifted be so blind?
I'd like to know if the guy right underneath me is the boss or not.
your shot, Jensen.
Because if it is possible to throw a gas grenade down there and be done with it...
Come on. Don't keep...
I fell. Is it him? Yeah, it is. Hold on then. But no, not the latest autosave. The latest manual save is what I wanted to load. This game and it's loading. Loading. And I've got the game installed on the internal memory too. That's not what I should have loaded. Sorry about that. It's this one I should have loaded. Or if need be, I could, from a distance, use my rocket launcher on the office in which he is hiding. That's always a possibility.
You won't win!
It sounds like your struggles are almost over, Bratan. Is Burke dead?
I'm standing, he's not. Let's just leave it at that.
Oh, you don't make things easy, do you? Still, with Burke out of the picture even briefly, there's a power vacuum I can use. Return to loading bay 2. The doors between here and the docking platform will be open for you.
Last time I passed through there, Burke's men were still waiting for me.
Not anymore. Burke has just ordered them away.
Great. Except I came here looking for Megan Reed, Bratan. I can't leave without knowing.
There is a boat heading toward the location as we speak. If you hurry, it can be on it.
Go to loading bay 2's docking platform. Beer! Beer is always nice. So is this the end?
Bratan,
Quinn?
I'm afraid our good friend Quinn met with an unfortunate incident during all the commotion and is no longer with us.
Your voice. It was you this whole time. Who are you?
For the moment, I'm between identities. I apologize for the duplicity.
What was
but
that Scottish
it was
accent
a
from before then?
necessary precaution. You had to be kept in the dark.
And Keitner? Did she know?
Commander Keitner's perception was much like yours. Shrouded. She saw what she needed to see, and was told what she needed to hear in order for me to complete the mission.
So we were both pawns. Except she's dead and I'm not. So where does that leave me in your grand design?
We are all pawns in someone else's grand design, Mr. Jensen. But that doesn't make Nathania's death any less tragic. A shame you chose not to honor her sacrifice by aligning yourself with us.
I couldn't let hundreds of innocent people die just to save one woman.
I understand that, but allow me to be blunt. The loss of Dr. Kavanagh and her knowledge is a blow to humanity greater than the suffering of any group of individuals, innocent or not.
I choose not to see it that way. It was a snap decision. Kavanagh knew what she was getting into, but the prisoners never had a choice. I had to save them. Exactly! Well, yeah, but that's also valid, I guess. It wasn't an easy decision. If I could, I would have saved them all.
Kavanaugh knew what she was getting herself into. She knew the risks. Those people in the prison, they never had a choice. Saving them was the least I could do.
A sentiment not entirely lost on me, I assure you. Regardless. Although I suppose I should applaud your compassion, I fear it may be for naught. Bell Tower have more than just hired guns at their disposal. And you have left us on uncertain ground. We mustn't stay here much longer, Mr. Jensen, if we hope to get you away from this base.
I still have questions, Quinn, and I want answers. Real answers, no more bullshit.
You really want to waste time chatting, Bratan? Fine. I will answer what I can, but keep in mind you have a boat to catch.
Bell Tower probably has a battalion on its way to clean up this mess. How do you plan on keeping what we did here a secret?
I'm delighted to say that Burke did most of the damage control for us. After requesting a profile search on you, he never explained why he needed it. I believe he wanted to keep control of you to himself. Since that time, we've been monitoring all incoming and outgoing communications, and the lockdown allowed me to discreetly install a tunneler, rerouting the base's network traffic. By the time Bell Tower realizes something is wrong, it will already be too late.
What about the rest of the base personnel?
Most of them think Burke is still in command. Technically, orders continue to be issued in his name, but I'm the one making the calls. I've also taken the liberty of cordoning off this sector of the base. For the moment, at least, we're safe.
Burke isn't exactly dead. And once he wakes up, it's gonna get ugly.
Like I said before, you haven't made things easier for us. But I haven't forgotten that small detail. For now, Burke remains contained. Once you're off the base, I'll find a more permanent solution.
Well, he may be dead anyway, so my act of pity, I guess, in the end, didn't matter too much.
Keitner said she had been approached by an agent from Interpol. It was you, wasn't it?
Very astute. When I learned of Commander Keitner's suspicions and insubordinate behavior towards Burke, I saw an opportunity. Pretending to be an agent of Interpol seemed the best way to gain her trust.
You mean you lied? So who do you work for?
A loose network of independent operatives, agents of conversion and equilibrium, who seek to expose corruption and assure humanity's natural progress. In truth, we are not affiliated with any global organization. But then, neither is our enemy, officially.
Your enemy? You're not just talking about Bell Tower anymore, are you? You're talking about...
The men and women who pull Bell Tower strings. The same men and women who ordered them to kidnap Megan Reed.
All right. Where's Megan?
I don't know for certain. But what I do know is that earlier today, Burke issued orders to have a large group of detainees transferred off this base. Supposedly, they will be assisting at another black site facility.
Kavanaugh said this was just the factory floor. You're sure Megan is at this other facility?
Nothing is ever certain in life, Mr. Jensen. But it is the best chance you have. Unfortunately, the cargo ship carrying the prisoners has already set sail. But I took the liberty to send out an urgent dispatch in Burke's name, ordering the ship's captain to hold position until one more detainee could be flown on board. In stasis. A helicopter is en route to pick you up.
Wait a second. You want me to get inside another stasis pod? Last time I got in one of those things, it didn't go so well.
I know it's far from ideal, but frankly, your options are quite limited. Although, I suppose you could try swimming there.
Better be the right fucking boat this time. Because I don't feel like coming back here anytime soon.
Don't worry, mate. It'll be grand. Besides, I thought you Americans liked riding off into the sunset.
Right, and now, I guess normally, if you were playing the game normally without the DLC, well, you get into the pod and you come out of a pod in the next scene with no DLC in between, so you wouldn't think that something is amiss there. That's why it's called the missing link. Hold on. I'm applying my last praxis kits here, so that if I ever choose to do another New Game Plus next time, I will already have these unlocked. But normally, I think after you pick up your progress later... 74 praxis point received. Wait, that's all my shit, isn't it? Ah, yeah, well, I was about to say, I believe that it gives you back all your equipment after you pick up your progress later, but, I guess that's where they were. Well, I never used the rocket launcher in the end, the one from the side quest. Well, take the ammo at the very least, I suppose. No, load it. Oh well.
It's done. Exactly as you instructed.
And yet you sound disappointed. You think we should have handled this differently?
I think we had a valuable asset in our hands, and we're letting him slip away. He could have been very useful in the coming storm.
A hand does not need to be clenched tightly to maintain its hold on someone. Jensen carries too much baggage right now. His obsession with Reed only serves to distract him.
We could have told him the truth.
He must discover it by himself. And when he does, if you have followed my instructions precisely, you will know how to find him.
Assuming he lives that long.
Alright then. The glass shield cloaking system augmentation, which works by bending light, allows you to pass through laser beams undetected. Do you need to reattribute all your augmentations, by the way? I wonder.
Pritchard, any chance you're still there?
Jensen, my God. You've been offline for days. Where the hell are you?
I was hoping you'd tell me.
I'm pinging you now. You're in Singapore. Something's wrong, Jensen. I pinged you, and a second later I lost your GPL signal. It's like you disappeared into a black hole.
Gotta be a jammer.
Well, obviously. If you can find the transmitter and take it offline, I'll be able to track you. And keep you on a tighter leash.
I've got more important things to do than help you keep tabs on me. If Megan and her team are here, there's no time to waste.
Okay, let me have a look at my augments. No, they did not give them back to me, so I have to reapply them all. Okay, hold on then, because this is gonna take a while. In fact, I should have reapplied them all before coming here, because that meant that the next time I want to play the DLC, they may have already been applied by then. Okay. The cranium augment are almost all reapplied now. Yeah, that was a hacking augment. Turret domination, robot domination, lungs. Okay. The Typhoon explosive system. Being able to punch through walls. Recoil compensation. Aim stabilizer. My eye augments. What's that? Cooldown timer. Know exactly when enemy combatants will drop out of their alarmed state and return to a relaxed standing. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I had that indeed. Reflex booster. Cloaking system. That's my stealth camouflage. And my legs. Being able to sneak silently. Or run silently, anyway. And I think that's it. Okay, yep. Okay, good. We're good to go. And I should save.
CO is here.
He is? How do you know?
Warren told me he saw him talking to the Queen.
I'm sure she was.
Stop him, I see you!
Well, so much for that. I thought I could take them down before they took me out. That didn't pan out. I would really like to be able to play Mankind Divided, but it's not out for any system that I have, sadly.
CO is here.
He is? How do you know?
Warren told me he saw him talking to the Queen.
I'm sure she was probably barking orders at him again. Looks like this show is packed with A-listers now. Question is, who's headlining?
Things would be a lot easier if Darrow was still around. Anyway, I better get back to storage in case he decides to spring a surprise inspection on us.
Good idea.
Pocket Secretary. Combat rifle ammo. Let's see what that Pocket Secretary had. A code 1385. Where are they? In that office?
Hey, I gotta get upstairs to change a frequency. Do you know the code?
Yeah, but I don't have my security chart on me. Left at the barracks.
Mind if I take a look at it?
Feel free, man.
Inside sources tell me that augmentation giant returning to the story. The World Health Organization today issued an unprecedented recall on augmentation technology. For days, reports of temporary malfunctions and electrostatic disturbances have been flooding in from around the globe. Elizabeth Duclair, spokeswoman for the WHO, confirmed that the cause of these disruptions has been linked to a major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip, a device which transmits neural impulses directly
Now you
to
got a
the
shotgun.
nerve tissue. She is urging people to visit their local limb clinics immediately to have the faulty chips replaced. Inside sources tell me that augmentation giant Tai Young Medical is scrambling to produce enough new and improved biochips to meet
There's no one in this room.
This widespread defect, coming so soon after the recent riots, only raises more questions about the problem of human.
Okay.
Is this the beginning of a complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system? This is Liza Kassan.
Where's my goal? Ah, here.
Access granted.
You must have done something, Jensen. 4 of our GPL signals just popped up, including yours. Koss, Colvin,
But not Megan.
I'm not picking
Yeah.
up Dr. Reed.
Send me the coordinates you do have. And Pritchard, tell Sarif.
I can't. While you were incommunicado, Mr. Darrow invited him, Bill Taggart, and the UN delegates to Panchea. They're halfway to the Arctic by now.
Great.
Linked to a major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip, a device which transmits neural impulses directly to inorganic tissue. She is urging people to visit their local limb clinics immediately to have the faulty chips removed. Access granted. Inside sources tell me that
No codes in there.
Tai Young Medical is scrambling
No, okay.
to produce enough new and improved biochips to meet the expected demand. Defect, coming so soon after the recent riots, only raises more questions about the
Don't have the code to this either.
Is this the beginning of a complete technological breakdown, or just another glitch in the system? This is Eliza Kassan, reporting to you live from Returning to tonight's biggest story, the World Health Organization
Come on, come on, come on, come on.
unprecedented recall on access granted. For days, reports of temporary malfunctions and electrostatic disturbances.
A damage upgrade. Rockets. That damage upgrade, I wonder if maybe... Can I apply it to something I have? No, well, I'm gonna drop it then. I'll just keep that cyber boost.
Major malfunction in the multi-channel peripheral nerve biochip, a device which transmits neural impulses directly to inorganic tissue. She is urging people to visit their local limb clinics immediately. Inside sources tell me that
See that camera? There. I don't care. I just don't want to have to deal with that.
They're a source of disturbance. We know someone's here. Keep looking. One of our guys is there. I think he's alive. See if he's all right. We'll search the area. You hear someone jumping around? You're going down!
Hostile is on the run!
Just taking down the strongest of them before any other. Typhoon ammo. There's one of them that disappeared. Ah! I got him before he could get me. Cyber boost. Well, I think that was the last of them, for now anyway. Combat rifle. Cyber boost pro energy. Whoa ho! Do I have an EMP grenade? No, I don't think so. I have a lot of concussion grenades though. Let's try out that grenade launcher. Well, that worked. Well, they're not coming after me, at least for now. God, there are so many places I could check. Too many choices. This place is big, bro. Okay, I see one of the GPL things is inside this building. Pocket secretary, Pep's energy back. Computer. Yeah, I also found those pocket secretaries earlier. I'm gonna have to check that out.
Access granted.
Greetings, warrior personnel, blah 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 blah. Dwayne Crosby, something like that. Checking out those pocket secretaries. The GPL is right in the middle of the room? No, it's further down apparently. Yeah. Why don't you come back over this way? Okay. EMP grenade. I see stairs over that way on my mini-map. They may be leading down.
Yeah? Who is it? You gonna stay out there, goddammit?
Can't carry anymore, huh? Already carrying too much. Is there anything in there that I could use? The painkillers. And those rockets, yeah, I'm gonna drop them because I don't think I'm gonna be seeing any shop anytime soon anyway. Newspaper.
I've been talking about this one for years, so instead of waiting for it to happen, they'll just make it happen. This is how things go down in the world these days, followers.
Oh, okay. No, these stairs go up, not down. But maybe... Hold on, across the hallway seems to be other stairs, maybe leading down. Biomech lab. I know, they go up. How do you go down in this place? Yeah, it's that scientist down there. It's him I'm looking for. I see no stairs going down though. Oh, maybe there seems to be an elevator. Through the lasers though.
Access granted.
Let's hope this one goes down. Yep. Painkillers. I see no items. Don't seem to be any guards down here. That's a relief. Some kind of morgue.
Access granted.
Megan Reed to Declan 30. I know you're nervous, Declan, and to be honest I am too, but Delgado's work centered on the use of electrical signals to evoke emotional responses in the brain. He was targeting the amygdala and hippocampus. H assures me we are not doing that, and I trust him, for reasons I'll explain when I can. Until then, please don't risk yourself by sending me emails like this one. Stick to research questions only, because you're right, I'm sure they are monitoring every word we type. He had written... I'm really getting worried about this signal pattern they've got me working on. If it's truly meant to transmit software upgrades to limb patients, why do they want it to broadcast wideband across multiple frequencies simultaneously, and what exactly is it going to transmit? I know these wankers are probably monitoring every email I send you, but I can't ignore my gut. For some reason, I am reminded of Delgado's work with electrical stimulation in the brain. Am I wrong to think there's a connection? Wonder where this goes. Okay. Well, okay, this is for a different mission objective. I'll know that I can go that way then, when it comes to it. But let's focus on one thing at a time. Oh man, the frame rate, it really dips hard here. It's already not exactly stellar to begin with.
Adam? Adam Jensen? Good grief, lad. What the blazes happened to you?
I made the mistake of surviving. I'm here to get you out, Dr. Faraday.
I told Vasily that Seraph wouldn't stop looking.
Sevchenko's dead, Dr. Faraday. I'm sorry.
I figured as much. One day he was just gone, and they wouldn't say why. We were all afraid, so we just kept to the work. They forced me to create a signal pattern that could broadcast software upgrades directly into a person's implanted circuitry.
Upgrades? But do what?
Whatever instructions have been encoded into them. They said it was to improve efficiency at clinics, but that wouldn't be the only application. Far from it.
Really? What about Dr. Reed? Her GPL signal isn't broadcasting. Do you know where she is?
In the secured zone. You'll never get in there. Too many guards.
A distraction might encourage them to leave the area. Say, an incident in one of the labs.
A bold plan, my boy. But one small incident would never be enough.
No, you're right. But 3 simultaneous accidents might.
I like your style, son. And it just might work if you can get Nia and Eric to agree. But timing them to occur at once, that will be the trick.
I'll worry about the timing. For now, sit tight and wait for my signal.
There's one thing you're forgetting, lad. They can track our GPL signals.
I thought as much. But we have no choice.
There may be something. Vasily wanted to upload a virus onto their security network. Disable their GPL protocols. Eric or Nia might know more about it.
Have you seen Nia Colvin lately? I haven't found her yet. I'm still looking for Dr. Koss. I don't suppose you could point me in the right direction. It's something
Any
about the
idea who's behind this,
kidnappers.
Doc? The kidnapping, the facility?
Not really. Remarkable considering I've been here 6 months. You would have thought someone would let something slip. But if it doesn't have to do with the research, you don't get a word out of them.
Sounds like the guards are well trained. But what kind of threats were needed to stop the other researchers from talking?
Well, there were threats early on just to get us to work. Of course, Vasily saw right through that. Kept saying they needed us. I suppose in his case, the risk outstripped the return at some point. Damn them.
Dr. Sevchenko probably knew the risks and accepted them.
That he did. Go on, lad. Let's put this plan of yours into action. It's time to teach these wankers a lesson.
Have you seen Nia Colvin lately? I haven't found her yet.
They've done a good job keeping us all separated, but I suspect she'll be in the Microgen building. There's a skywalk connecting the 2 buildings. If you can find it, you won't have to go back outside.
I'm still looking for Dr. Koss. I don't suppose you could point me in the right direction.
Eric showed an amazing bit of courage a few weeks back. Slipped a note into one of the project reports, telling me they've got him locked inside a lab on the 3rd floor of the Microgen building.
3rd floor of the Microgen building.
I suspect, though, they'll have cameras and other security devices protecting it. You'll have to be on your guard, son.
Gotcha. Just be ready. When you feel your GPL vibrate, set off that distraction.
Understood, lad. But do be careful.
Okay. Oh, okay. People line up here to watch him work or something? Something to that effect? What's that? 34? Okay, and then there's someone really close to me here. Okay, I was wondering if this was hiding a vent maybe or something, but no, doesn't look like it. What about these? Nobody in the hallway. I need to find a way up. I think I found my way up.
Converge on target. Secure in sight. Holding ground. Hostile on the run. On him. Lost visual.
Not enough energy. Yeah, crap. Okay, use one of these. Yeah, I still have the grenade launcher equipped. I don't want that. I think I got the camera.
Hostile on the run. I'm right here. Lost the target.
Ah, but fucking weapon. It wasn't loaded. Wanted to use peps. When was the last save? I didn't save manually for a while. Wait a minute. Wait, what about that objective? Like, is it already accomplished or what? Because I know, never mind. Okay, yeah, the objective markers repositioned themselves for whatever reason. Where was that door now? Yeah, that opening, I should say. Okay. Gonna reload it for the next time I need it. No, 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 no. I dropped it instead of equipping it. He wouldn't stop walking. Should have gotten him right in the head normally.
Get over there, confirm it.
I think I didn't.
Hello? If anyone is hiding here, you better come out.
Son of a bitch! We need help here. Secure! Responding. Flush him out. On him. Reloading. Beat him. Open wide. Open wide. Stay down.
Fall asleep, damn it! Takes ages to take effect, that thing. Oh, wait a minute. No, no, this is the right way. Okay. And now I'm gonna reload the peps. I have plenty of concussion grenades. Should consider using them. One of them is invisible right now. I can't see him. He's right there. Yeah.
Open wide. Holding ground. Secure. Hostile on the run. On him.
Pocket secretary. Damn it. Ah! Ah, yeah, okay, yeah, I hadn't seen this guy.
On him. Be covered. Stay down.
Stay down!
Come get me.
Where are they?
Confirm sighting. Hostile on the run. On him. Secure. Hostile on the run.
Okay, I'm gonna use my invisibility powers again.
Secure. You run it. Hostile on the run. Show yourself. Hostile on the run. Secure. You run it. Hostile on the run. Keep me covered. There is.
That was the last of them. Combat rifle. Combat rifle. Okay. This one had nothing. Combat rifle. Shotgun cartridges. This is a shotgun. Pocket secretary. Machine pistol. Combat rifle. May have already searched this guy. Oh yeah? You spotted me? Feel proud of yourself, camera? There. Boom. Level 5, huh?
Access granted.
Okay. Master hacker. Okay, another pocket secretary. I found a lot of these. 4 of them exactly. And just as many codes, I guess. Ah, crap. Hold on, because I picked up ammo for stuff that I don't need. 10mm, I don't need that. And revolver ammo, but where did it go? Or sniper rifle ammo, yeah, there we go. Okay. Automatic unlocking device. Tranquilizer darts. And there's a ladder going up. Yes. Okay, my objective is right there. Hello.
Get the hell out. This lab is off limits to
You don't recognize
people.
me?
Nice to see you too, Dr. Goldman.
What? Wait a second. I know you. You were Seraph's security guy. Way to protect our asses.
Hey, check the attitude, Doc. I nearly died trying to save you.
Oh, and now you're here to take me back. Well, maybe I don't want to go. Maybe I've got more here than I ever had at
Oh,
Seraph.
you're happy.
Would Vasily Savchenko agree with that? They executed him and dumped his body in a ditch.
That's not true.
Believe it. Unless these murderers have you so brainwashed, you don't mind building their toys.
It wasn't a toy. It was a software upgrade that limits functionalities in a biochip. They told me it was for crowd control. Is Vasily really dead? You saw the body?
What was left of it?
Oh my god. I should have listened to him.
Dr. Colvin, I need to free Megan Reed and get everyone else out of here. It means causing simultaneous accidents in 3 labs.
Declan and Eric. Of course. Interesting idea, Mr. Jensen. Ambitious, but risky. The timing will be critical.
I'll coordinate the attack. But you understand that this could all backfire.
I'm no shrinking violet, Mr. Jensen, but there may be another issue.
The GPL tracker, I know. I also know about the virus Dr. Savchenko developed. The one meant to interfere with their security.
One step ahead. Just like Vasily. It's a good plan. However, I don't have the virus program. Perhaps you should check with Declan or Eric.
Well, I already checked on Eric. I think it was Eric. What, right? The first one. Why trust you?
Dr. Colvin, I need to know I can trust
you. Never made a dream
you
come
seemed
true.
pretty happy to be here until I told you about Dr. Savchenko.
It's been 6 months, Mr. Jensen. Not long for you, perhaps, but how long can a person live in constant fear? Once they took us out of isolation, it just seemed easier to concentrate on the work.
Did all of you feel that way?
Vasily didn't. Maybe not Declan either, but the work we do here, the discussions, and the theories. I thought Seraph's projects were far-reaching, but the experiments I've seen going on here, it's the kind of stuff DARPA dreams up every day.
Only without governmental oversight keeping you in line.
I suppose I'm just a typical scientist to you, right, Mr. Jensen? Blindly pushing boundaries? No care for who's footing the bill or how our discoveries get made?
We all have to live with ourselves at the end of the day, Dr. Colvin.
You're right, of course. But were things so different in Detroit? We all know where those Seraph contracts came from, don't we? You asked me if you could trust me. You can.
Give me
But you
one
better get
good
on with
reason.
this.
I haven't yet located Eric Koss, Dr. Colvin. Do you know where they're keeping him?
He's working in a lab on the 3rd floor. There's an elevator that might get you there. It's on the 2nd floor, though, and I heard the guard say something about that floor being shut off. But then again, with those neuro enhancements of yours, you might find a way to get into it.
I will. In the meantime, stay tuned for the signal. You'll feel a vibration in your GPL. That'll be the time to set off the distraction.
I'll be ready. And I'm sorry about what I said.
Okay. Well, there we go. Does she have... Ah, yes, she had a mail from Megan Reed as well. That must be an old email, that one from Vasily, considering how long he's been dead. Nia, you're thinking too narrowly. The positioning of the processors is just a detail. It doesn't really matter. What matters is the input coming into the chip from the nervous system. That's what's generating the individual and/or multi-threads you need to suppress. Focus on isolating those patterns, and I think you might actually get somewhere. But if it makes you feel better, H told me Eric's designing the chip. You've worked with him long enough to know how he thinks. See, with all the codes I found, I still don't have those for the things that matter. Or sometimes you get the pocket secretaries with the codes to the things you need when it's already too late.
Access granted.
And I'm already there. Yahoo! No, I know that's not her. What's she doing? Ah, she was scared because I was carrying a weapon? Maybe.
What do you want? I told you people not to barge in here. Wasn't the new biochip design enough?
Dr. Koss, I'm here to get you out.
Jensen? From Seraph? But we were told we'd been written off.
Not exactly.
Listen, Jensen. They forced me to work for them. I didn't want to create the new biochip, especially since it was based on Seraph's research, but they didn't give me a choice.
No one doubts your loyalty, Dr. Koss. Do you know what they plan to do with this new biochip?
I'm not sure. They said something about having Tai Young Medical produce it and distribute it through...
That's the replacement chip that everyone's been called to go to Lim to get a replacement for.
And we've come up with a plan. If the three of you set off simultaneous explosions in your labs, it might allow me to access the secured area and find Megan. Then we all get out of here.
Isn't that a little risky? Besides, how will we coordinate these accidents? It's impossible.
Maybe not. But it's that or staying here and eventually ending up like Dr. Sevchenko.
They killed him, didn't they? He kept provoking them, coming up with these wild escape plans. They try to keep us apart as much as possible now. All right, Mr. Jensen. I'm with you. What's our next move?
Listen, Dr. Koss. Dr. Sevchenko had a plan to neutralize the GPL tracker.
Yes, he wanted to upload a viral program onto the security control computer to scramble all of their equipment. He gave me a copy in case in case anything happened to him. Here, I never had the courage to use it. Besides, we had nowhere to go.
Biochip? Security terminal? The computer I need to upload this to, where is it located? Dr. Cos, the biochip you mentioned was based on Serif studies?
Dr. Cos, the biochip you mentioned was based on Serif studies?
Yes, I believe so. At first I thought it was merely convergent research, but I've worked with Dr. Reed long enough to recognize her handiwork. Besides, I had been working on something...
Society guy, tried that pen for the first time in years and that shit tasted like pepper. Like pure ground pepper.
It probably helped us all stay alive.
Hi there.
But now with Dr. Shevchenko, I guess we've all become expendable. Except for Dr. Reed, I suppose.
Why do you say that?
It's more of a general feeling, I guess. Back in Detroit, we all realized that we were on the verge of something groundbreaking. And here, well, everyone seems to view her research as crucial in some way.
That might explain why she's being held in a secured area.
Possibly. I'm just glad we're going home. It's kind of hard to believe.
The computer I need to upload this to, where's it located?
Vasily mentioned a tunnel near the back of the compound. I think it leads to the restricted area's security terminals, but... well, I've never used it myself. I wish I could be more helpful. Or even... go with you. But...
Stay put, Dr.
Stay
Cos.
put.
Once I upload this virus, you'll have to do your part. When you feel a vibration from your GPL, that's the signal to set off the explosion.
I'll wait, Mr. Jensen. But hurry.
I wouldn't know, I never tried to eat watermelon while high. I didn't know how different an experience it is.
You don't look like the other security people. Did they call you in to deal with this monster?
We're working as fast as we can.
I know they've tried to end
pressure
revenge before.
Okay. I don't like cameras. There's no way to shut off those lasers from here, it looks like. Yeah, well, I'll try to go back the way I came then. Imagine trying a soft, cold water bottle. Just gets everywhere. Well, that sounds like regular watermelon eating. Because that's kind of what watermelon is like to begin with. Okay, which way? That way, 95 meters. Well, maybe you should try not getting high then. Ah, crap, I can't go that way, it looks like. 9992. Ah, but okay. That's no fun either. Ah, man. Okay, well, yeah, I guess I have to get back to the exterior. Do I have EMP grenades? Yes, I have at least one. Boom. One less camera. Well, as long as you had fun. No problem then. There's always an alarm going off somewhere in this game.
Pritchard, are you still tracking the scientists?
Of course.
Simulate feedback along that route. Make it strong enough to vibrate their implants. They have to feel it.
A signal, eh? Not bad, Jensen. I'm sending it now.
Access granted.
Ah, well, it was to turn off the one camera that I already destroyed. EMP grenade, mine template, credit chip. Alright, is that it? Nothing else? Okay, good. Going down. Oh, what is this room? This is creepy. This is mega creepy.
Your tenacity, Adam Jensen, is really quite irritating. We'd like you to stop now.
I'm afraid I can't, Zhao. You see, I figured it out. I know what you and your conspiracy buddies are planning.
Do you? How clever.
A new biochip. A software upgrade that limits what augmentations can do. You're creating a kill switch. You kidnapped Megan Reed's team to do it, and you're seizing control
Kill
of the
her!
market to ensure it gets distributed. All because you're afraid of people like me. Augmented people, with the power to resist you.
No one's afraid of you, Mr. Jensen. All your blundering around and childish interference hasn't stopped a thing. Tell me, have you been to a limb clinic lately?
No, I haven't.
Let me guess. That was supposed to shut me down, right? Leave me broken and begging?
The Augs were recalled. You should be offline.
Women never fail to underestimate men.
Yeah, but look behind you. Behind you!
You should have stayed dead, Jensen.
Boss fight. Oh, yeah. Boss fight. All right. That took care of that. And then use this. There. I don't want to be peaceful with this guy. He kidnapped my woman.
Finish it.
Not until you
3 grenades in his face.
You've
And a combat rifle clip emptied in his face as well.
men like us. We never get back the things we love.
I'm all out of grenades though. I used all the best stuff I had. He had a plasma rifle. Don't I have one myself, actually? Or I don't have it anymore, maybe. Oh, well, you know what? I don't have any grenades anymore, so I'm gonna drop the grenade launcher and get this thing. Ah, no, it's the laser rifle that I have ammo for. Crap. Okay, no need to pick this up then. I'll get back my grenade launcher, and but worst case scenario, I can sell it. Okay, where do we go? Normal people use things called doors to come in and out. Heh. Alright. Heh. I'm gonna trigger those lasers on the way down. Okay, let's make an EMP mine. Ah! Even my lamp started to flicker. Because of that EMP. What's happening to my lamp now? That was a good timing, though. Just as the EMP went off, my lamp started to flicker. Even though that wasn't intentional. Well, you know what? I'm gonna make that EMP mine here. Since I already know that I'm gonna trigger it anyway. I've heard of breaking the fourth wall, but that's getting a bit out of hand. Ah, where did I go?
Jaren, is that you?
Not exactly.
Adam? Oh my god, Adam! It's you. You're hurt. What happened?
What happened to you? I risked my life for you, Megan. I came halfway around the world, and for what?
It's not what you think.
Are you part of this?
No! No, Adam, I swear it! The kidnapping was real. The attack on Seraph Industries, they came after me. They wanted my research.
And when did you decide they could have it?
It didn't happen like that. I wanted to tell you, but I couldn't. I couldn't! And then David said we had to use it. We owed it to mankind.
David? What are you talking about?
My great discovery. The genetic framework I found that makes it easier for living tissue to bond with implants. I found it. In you, Adam. I used your DNA. I wanted to tell you, I swear. But David convinced me what it could mean for mankind. How much better off we could all be. It took Hugh to make me see how wrong I was.
Hugh? Hugh Darrow.
He owns this facility. After Namir brought us here...
Richard! Patch me into Seraph, now!
Adam, please!
He was only pretending to work with Tai Young and the others. He found out what they were planning to do and told them he would help, but only to make sure they never succeeded. Their control signal won't work.
Thank you, David. Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Sarif here has asked me to show the world how human enhancement technology can change it. After careful deliberation, I've decided I must do exactly that. Forgive me.
Well, that went well.
Oh god. He's modified the control signal. Anyone with the new biochip will be affected. You never said anything about this.
I'm going back for the scientists.
No, Adam! I know the complex better than you. I'll find
They
them.
all have this chip
There's a
inside
hangar
their
bay
brain
there.
that
Get to
allows
control
the
room
bad
and
guys
retract the route.
to
Clear
turn
path.
people off with a flick of a switch or something. Well, that's a gray room. It's supposed to help with focus, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Access granted.
Well, first they triggered a glitch in everyone's biochip or whatever it is to trigger people to think, oh well, there's something faulty with these chips, so we have to go to these limb clinics, as they call them, to get replacements. But those replacements were actually the chips that allow them to be controlled. Hurry! 0.87 seconds left. Good morning, Mr. Darrow. Regarding the conversation we had last week, the project is advancing quite swiftly. We've managed to devise a new and improved prototype to better counter the quantum size effect. So far, the nanoionics are responding as planned, and the latent effects on biomaterials are negligible. An unforeseen benefit is that using copper couplings make the units virtually undetectable. This will, on the other hand, require a very potent electronic virtual tracking system for maintenance and emergency procedures. We've been able to build and modify molecular structures on the fly using mechanosynthesis. The samples all responded very well apart from the usual rejection syndrome. Of course, that always sets in after a few minutes. The effects are even more potent on the molecular level. That's why the news from some of your associates are so promising. Apparently, they're on the verge of isolating and replicating DNA segments that present no rejection syndrome whatsoever. I don't know how you and your team got access to those samples, but I don't care. Do you realize what this could mean? We're finally there. Imagine that. A regular-looking human being, nothing unnatural in his appearance, and still the power of billions of machines within him, manipulated at will. This is the future, Mr. Darrow. Alright, can I get that laser weapon now? Or is it too late for me to go back for it? Ah, yeah, those stairs at the back, I think. I guess I could potentially turn off the lasers here. Go on, go on.
Access granted.
Ah, well, that saves me the trouble of having to go through the vents up there. Throw away that grenade launcher. Well, actually, that EMP mine, I didn't need it in the end, considering I deactivated the lasers. Okay, I don't know where I'm supposed to go that way.
Jensen, what the hell's going on out there? Broadcast frequencies are going haywire.
Malik, is that you? Where are you?
Coming into visual range of Singapore now. Been in the air since Pritchard first pinged you.
Good timing. I'm heading for a hangar bay to open the roof. I'll need an emergency extraction.
Roger that. I'm on my way.
Gonna save. Ah, I can't. Ah, it's not letting me.
Hey, Jensen! Looks like you could use some help! I see the scientist, Jensen. I'm landing nearby. And I think... Dr. Reed wants to speak to you. Hang on.
Okay, what do I do? Do I just sit here and...
Hello? Adam? We're all fine, but you have to get to Panchaea and stop Hugh.
You and I aren't done with this, Megan.
I know how it looks, but you have to stop the broadcast. I think it's causing the new biochips to overstimulate the vagus nerve, creating terrifying hallucinations.
You mean it's driving augmented people insane?
Yes, and it's up to you to stop it. Use the Leo shuttle. It will take you to Panchaea. Good luck, Adam.
And this is the final area of the game. Panchaea.
Automated systems online. Darrow sequence 1, code 1, 1A, preset and ready to engage.
How do I get in?
Trajectory plotted. Destination Panchaea. Begin countdown, Mr. Darrow.
Begin countdown.
Code 000. Confirm 0. Countdown commencing.
That's a convenient code to remember. 000. Confirm with 0. Nobody's gonna ever figure that one out. I remember playing this on 360, never knew they made a port for the Wii U. Hello, Smiles.
Electrodynamic launch assist sequence commencing.
The director's cut was initially exclusive to the Wii U, but only for a few months, and then they ported it to PC and to other platforms as well. They fixed a lot of things that were not top-notch in the initial release with the director's cut. Like giving more options to the player to get out of certain situations, for example. More options to do things peacefully, non-lethally. Especially against bosses, from what I remember reading. I believe the director's cut was re-released on PS3 and 360 after the Wii U release of this specific version.
Jensen, can you read me?
I never played it.
I've reached Panchaea.
Mankind Divided.
Any word from Sarah for the UN delegates?
Nothing. The installation went into lockdown shortly after Darrow gave his speech. I can't tell if anyone's even alive. And the signal's still broadcasting.
Meaning no one's safe till I get in there and shut it down.
You'll have to disengage the lockdown first. Look for a master control panel at the top of the tower.
Get inside the tower and disengage lockdown. Where? How? In here? Okay, what do we have here? Credit chips. It's alright, I'm protected against these things. I've got the augments for it. Not against damage, though. That was a frag mine. Yeah, like this one, for example. Okay, what do we have here? Keypad. Enter code. I'm gonna hack my way through it.
Access granted.
Pocket secretary. Let's see. I'm on my way. May take a while. These freaks are everywhere. Okay. Well, never mind. I thought I may find a password on it. Pep's energy pack. Let's see. I don't see... Ah, yeah, there's a door. Okay. I have to go up. So, up the stairs. Panchea, Arctic Geoengineering.
Pritchard, Panchea's broadcast center is at the base of the station near the bottom of the ocean. Is that right?
But the lockdown caused all the blast doors to seal. You won't be able to go down until you override them manually.
From up in the tower. I got it.
Yeah, well, we're getting there. Where is that objective? Over there? Alright, we're almost there, I take it. Yeah, I suppose. Well, this one could easily run on Switch for sure because it's an old game. Mankind Divided, I guess that may take some work to optimize it to run well enough on the Switch. Because I know on PC it's you need some good hardware to run it. But I guess if it was on PS4, well, maybe if as long as it's not too downgraded, I suppose, because I wouldn't want to play a version on Switch that's too compromised. Like, as much as I find impressive ports like Doom Eternal and stuff like that, the Switch versions of these games are still not versions that I would want to play. They're way too blurry. On a Switch Pro, maybe, or something like that, that'd be nice. What is that?
The fucking wind! Be quiet! I can't think with all that noise!
Okay, this guy has lost his marbles.
It was just in your head! Stay in control, damn it! It's in my head! I know it is!
Ebook, Iron Oceans. Toilets. Hypostim. Where am I supposed to go? Have to keep going up. Okay, and there's a data bank that I did not have enough time to hack. Okay, let's see. New access code. Ah, yeah, login Amelie. Password lasts forever. Okay. Vodka. Okay. Vodka for days. Let's go. Woohoo! Okay, I see a hypostim. Hypostim. A virus. Okay. Ooh, trippy. Apparently my objective is over that way. Damn, that's not a lot of time for this one.
Access granted.
Okay. What do we have here? Plasma capsules? Well, I don't have the weapon for this. Oh, well, yeah. You know, I'm almost at the end of the game. It's not like I need to check all the computers. Uh-oh. Do I have an EMP grenade still at the very least? Or frag grenade? Yeah, I guess. Okay, got it. What's that? Well, I can't go that way. Can get through here, though. I can't remember how long this final chapter is.
I don't think you want to do that, Mr. Jensen. Disengage lockdown, and whatever demons this station contains are likely to come crashing out on us.
Afraid to die, Darrow? Or just unwilling to face what you've done?
Oh, I know what I've done, believe me. I take no pleasure in it.
And yet you still did it.
I did what had to be done. 20 years ago, I gave the world augmentation technology. I thought I was giving it a bright future, but instead I gave it the means to destroy itself. No law, no UN regulation was going to fix that.
People are dying out there. Hundreds of thousands of people driven to the brink of insanity because of you.
I had to convince the world. Before today, people believed we should steal fire from the gods and redesign human nature. Human nature is the only thing we have that gives us a moral compass and the social skills we need to live in peace. Destroy it, and you destroy our very species.
Don't paint yourself a savior in this. What you're doing is insane.
Is it? When this is done, the Illuminati won't be able to control men and women like you as they had planned, from the inside out. No one will be able to use the technology I invented to make others into beings they desire. Something we both know has happened already.
You think you're Frankenstein? Killing his own monster?
Actually,
those are people, damn it.
I prefer to think of myself as Daedalus, watching helplessly as his child crashes into the sea.
Okay.
I'm ending this. Now.
You can't. The signal is being generated from the broadcast center at the base of this facility. Panchea's security system has been programmed to protect it, and will kill you before you even get close.
I need to persuade him.
System, Darrow. You can tell me how to shut it down.
But I won't. You think what I'm doing is extreme. You simply don't understand. For humanity to survive beyond this century, it must abandon ill-conceived notions about transcendence and embrace change. But for that to happen, the hard lesson must be learned. Blood must be shed.
Extrapolate. You think humanity needs to be punished? Is that it? By the time this is over, there will be no humanity left to embrace your change. Appeal? My god, Darrow, please. Think of the individuals you're hurting. Help me stop this, please. Critique. What you're doing is horrific. You can't force people to change. They have to do it on their own. I think you have to appeal to alpha types.
My god, Darrow. Please, think of the individuals you're hurting. Innocent women and children, some of whom had no choice when they got augmented. Every second that signal continues to broadcast, more of them will die. Help me stop this.
He doesn't seem to care.
You think to sway me by forcing me to consider the individuals? I created something magnificent and watched it.
That doesn't seem to have been the right course of
the lesson I learned
action.
from my suffering is exactly the lesson that's in play here. Think about it. You were an officer of the peace once. You know that force as a means of persuasion can be highly effective when the need is there. The need we are facing is extreme. You yourself experienced it. In Detroit. In Hengsha. My methods may be harsh, but trust me, they are the only
His
way
persuasion
to
level
save
went
mankind.
down. You want us to see what you see, but how can we, when we're grieving over the people you forced us to leave behind? Whatever moral high ground you're standing on is nothing but a stack of innocent victims. You're trying to justify genocide. None of it matters because this is what will happen now, after today. Whatever you would say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. That's a fair point. I think this would be the best, maybe. None of it matters because this is what will happen now. Yeah, but come on.
Nothing more to say.
Yeah,
Mr.
well, hold
Johnson?
on. I'm thinking here.
Maybe you're right. Maybe you're wrong. None of it matters because this is what will happen now. After today, whatever you say will be dismissed as the ravings of a mass murderer. You were one of the greatest minds of our time, and tomorrow you'll be nothing but a killer.
I have shown the world the worst of itself, Mr. Jensen. As long as people understand that, what they say of me doesn't matter. Quite frankly,
I made it worse.
There's nothing you can say I haven't said to myself at one point or another. The difference, Mr. Jensen, is that I know people like you need this wake-up call. You will never freely give up your augments. Your desire for their power blinds you to the danger you put humanity in.
Pressure. Omegas are susceptible to pressure, but alphas are quick to rebel against it.
You know, I've always wondered about that leg brace of yours. Why the father of augmentation doesn't have the most basic of implants. Doesn't make much sense, really. Unless he's one of the few people genetically incompatible with this technology. Gotta love the irony in that. It's the kind of irony that can tear you up inside, bit by bit, every day, until you find yourself despising what you're not.
How dare you? You think I've done all this because a fluke of nature robbed me of my chance to become a part of it? I tried everything, damn you. Everything I could think of to change. None of it worked. None of it!
So you had to fix it, didn't you? Take back
That was the right option, but the persuasion level didn't go up at all.
That's exactly what have I done?
Give me the codes, Darrow. Help me stop this.
You'll still be in danger. Panchea's security system, much of it is self-determining and lethal. But if you succeed, If these codes help you turn off the system and reach the broadcast center.
What's that, a pocket secretary?
Tell the world exactly why I did it. Explain to them about the Illuminati. The biochip. Panchaea. Help them understand that the technology I created will not be a future any one of us desires.
Okay, he threw it on the ground. Or what? It got picked up automatically or something? Ah, yeah. Yeah, okay, it got picked up automatically. That was a pocket secretary. This is an automatically generated message from the Panchaea Oceanic Installation 5 Hiron Core. We, us, have received your request for personal security override code for drone Hiron Core /all. The dedicated terminal's shutdown protocol input configuration has now been preset for 2012. Hello, Father. New access code added.
The codes should help you shut down the Hiron project, Panchaea's security system. No room for this technology in the world.
Okay, let's go, I guess.
Richard, the lockdown's disengaged. I'm heading back to the hangar to see if those blast doors are open. Have you been able to raise anyone?
I'm picking up several glimmers, but there's too much interference. I think you're on your own, Jensen.
Careful there, Francis. You almost sound like you regret that.
Heavy rifle. Combat rifle. Yeah, okay, it's a dead end in here. Okay, fair enough. What's that? A cooling system? For what? For the heavy rifle or plasma rifle? Okay, well, I don't plan on using these, so drop it. Wait a minute. The hallways are full of people now. They're not gonna try to attack me, are they? Well, I'm invisible right now.
No, there's no one here. It's all in your head. No. No one.
Alright, I didn't want to harm them. Considering they can't help themselves. Supposed to cross over to the other side, I think, up the stairs.
I can't hear anything with all the noise. The noise.
Is there a way to get up without going up the stairs, maybe? Like this? No. Yeah, no, this goes back out. Okay. Just checking. Trying the most pacifist approach possible at the moment.
gonna drown! No, 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 not real! What? Who? Hey, identify yourself!
Okay, I'm visible again. Combat rifle ammo? Wait a minute, that seems... Is it someone who's crazy as well, or... Ah, yeah, it's a crazy guy.
That? Oh, that...
He's just asleep. But that way I can search those lockers to my leisure. Nothing. Painkillers. Combat rifle ammo. A virus. What's that? Plasma capsules? Okay, well. Let's go.
You seem relatively normal, Nishbar?
All things considered, yeah. You okay?
Thankfully, I was able to barricade myself in here when things got out of control. So, is it safe to come out now?
No. The rest of the station is still under siege. You better stay here until help comes. In the meantime, is it possible to download Praxis software
I don't
here?
need it.
Yes, of course. No damage was done to the computers. See for yourself.
I'm gonna buy Hypostim though. Because those are good. Well, whatever.
I will remain here, where it's safe. If you need help, or get word of help, please come back.
Maybe she didn't have any augmentations herself. She's just a regular doctor. Alarmed? Why alarmed?
This is William Taggart. If anyone out there is listening, I'm begging you, help. We've barricaded ourselves inside the core server room. Many of us are wounded. Please, save us. Please, save us.
I don't have the code for this one, do I? I have stuff that will allow me to deactivate the door without having to hack through it, though.
No, no, there's no one here. It's all in your head. All in your head. Who are you? I don't know you. Get away! Get away! Stop running! I've got to do this!
Okay. Stop running. And I had to do this.
Don't be difficult. This is best for
This is best for both of us. Let's agree to disagree.
You're gonna pay.
Ah, they're all coming after me now. Great. Great job, Rudy.
I have no choice. Don't. Just get.
Ah, inside the wall. That was nice.
Come closer.
Okay, most of them won't have anything on them. Well, they're all asleep. Gas grenade. And that's it, I suppose. Okay. Okay, where do I have to go? Well, through them, at any rate.
Quiet! I don't need difficult.
Is anybody there? Can you hear me? I've got survivors here. We've locked ourselves in a machine room. Please! Help us!
What do we have here? Why do they give you this weapon at this point? Like there's a fight coming up or something. I wonder. Let's save.
Hello?
Ow, 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 but I'm invisible though! A gas grenade, maybe. Or a concussion grenade. That would work too. I have plenty. As much as possible, I don't want to kill them. I'll put this weapon away. I don't need it right now.
There's nowhere you can go.
Upgrade! How do you expect me to catch you?
There.
Please come out. I have to do what they tell me.
Alright. We're at the elevator. Going down. Once the elevator ride begins, there is no turning back. Yeah, go ahead. Find and speak with Sarif. Find and speak with Taggart. Ah! Hold on then. Ah, there was something else to be done then? Some optional objectives? Yeah, I guess this is really the end of the game at this point. That point of no return. Find Sarif and Panchea. Hold on, I'm gonna look at a short video here.
No, there's no one here. It's all in your head.
I don't recognize the place. That may have been way, way, way back. Yeah, well, I may have to turn back. Because apparently it was back that way. That elevator, maybe? I think this is where Sarif is. This room here.
It's in my head. I know it is. Get away from me. No, there's no one here. It's all in your head. Oh, get away from me.
This looks like what I saw in the video with Sarif earlier. But finding the way is not gonna be easy though. I don't recognize everything. Yeah. One of them saw me. Let me see this thing here again. What the room looks like exactly. Okay, the guy goes through the door that I just went through, yeah. Yeah, he's really close by. He's also very slow. Whoa. Yeah, hold on, okay. I've got it.
Don't! I have to do this. I have no choice.
Ah!
Get away from me! Stand still. Stand still.
They're everywhere!
But there's supposed to be a vent somewhere, but I didn't see it.
You're gonna pay! Don't run!
I think I see it. Yeah, let him just kill me. I'll do it again and I'll do it better. I think it's that vent I just saw there. Still have to find William Taggart, though. I believe he may have been around the spot where I kept hearing the message on the radio that he was somewhere around or something.
Get off me! Get off! They ruined me! No, there's no one here. It's all in your head.
There. Okay. Boom.
Adam! Oh, thank God you came. I've got wounded here. We'll have to move them first.
We can't move anyone yet. Not until I get to the base of the station and shut down Darrow's broadcast.
What? Why?
The chaos you experienced here, it's everywhere. The Illuminati created a biochip that stops people from using enhanced abilities, and Darrow turned it into a kill switch.
Oh my God, you... We gotta fix this, Adam. If people realize what's happened, if they believe augmentation technology created this chaos, they'll ban human enhancement research forever.
And that would be a bad thing.
Yes, it would! Don't you see what's
your
at
money,
stake
yeah.
here? Ever since man first crawled out of that ocean, we've been striving to be more than we are. Augmentation technology is just the latest, greatest step on a very long road. But we've barely scratched the surface of its potential. We can't let fear stop us from continuing.
That's your belief, Seraph. Not everyone shares it.
But you do, Adam. I know it. And if we work together, we can really make a difference. We can improve the lives of everyone, but only if we fix this.
Go on.
We'd have to get a message out after you shut down Hugh's signal. Tell the world, tell them the Humanity Front did this. That their doctors created a virus that only affects augmented people.
You mean lie?
It'll give us time, son. Time to figure out how to destroy the Illuminati's biochips and move on.
And what about the people who've been hurt by this? Don't they deserve the truth?
Adam, if we want the freedom to become more than we are, we can't be blinded by a misguided morality. Some people will be left behind. It's reality. It's evolution, son.
Right. Evolution based on my DNA.
Please, son, you have to stay with me on this.
I'll think about it.
Do I know you?
Tranquilizer darts. Peps, that's always good to have. What's this? Heavy rifle ammo. Credit chip. Laser rifle battery.
Stop the noise! I can't stand the noise!
Layla! Layla!
They're coming.
It's okay. Layla!
There, they can't get in. Don't worry. Oh, who did I mark? This guy? Unmark. Okay. Well, I have to get back.
They ruined me. The bastards ruined me.
You're gonna pay!
Just get away from me.
I'm invisible. How are they still attacking me?
I'll shut you up. Don't run. It will be easier if you come out.
The fucking wind!
Get up! Get up! Get up! Hey! Hey! Stop running! Hello? I've got to do this! Is anyone there? Huh? Is there? They're always hiding.
Okay. I think I'm done in this area. Now I need to get back to where, what's his name again? Taggart? Where Taggart is.
I can't hear anything with all the noise. The noise. The noise. Don't noise. Don't. Get away! Get away!
God damn it, I have no idea where I'm going. I'm gonna reload my last save. The map that I have on my screen right now, which seems to indicate how to get to him. I'm not even sure I understand it. It looks kind of like the place where I am, except not. No, I think it may be on a higher level, like further up. Like, I went down the stairs earlier to get to this place, and I have to get back up, I think.
No. I can't hear anything.
Back up the stairs. Yeah, it's that way. I don't have to be invisible right now. Okay, it should be that way. Wait a minute. I've got these auto hack things. It's a level 5 hack, so just to make things easier, let's use one. Hello, people.
Get away! Just get away! I saw what you people did. You killed them all!
Darrow was a
You even
monster.
killed each other!
Such a tragedy. In the right hands, this technology could have helped so many people.
This is not a test. Attention all staff. The Panchaea Oceanic Installation 5 is experiencing a temporary emergency lockdown. This is not a test. Blah, 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 blah.
You seem to be unaffected by the signal that Darrow is broadcasting.
Come on, it's right in front of you. Take it, alright?
How do you manage to avoid being affected by the signal?
Mr. Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this, after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure it's used for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right. Proven leaders who distinguish themselves like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
The biochip wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving. And you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
I don't want to do any of these things.
All of this is as much your fault as it is Darrow's. You and your cabal.
Perhaps. But all...
Your doomsday scenario.
Do you think humanity will simply police itself? We do not live in some Eden, Mr. Jensen. Or are you that much like your boss, David Seraph, who envisions a world where everyone is enhanced and suddenly they all love each other? There will always be a
I
need.
just want to see if it's gonna ask me for
At least somewhat. And this... Stop the signal broadcast and
because
get the
they made
word
it
out,
sound
Mr.
like I would have to make a choice, but I didn't see that choice. Like, I'll think about it, but what was that all about?
I won't let them take over. I won't.
Come closer! Come closer! You're gonna pay!
You didn't scare me. Get away from there! Get away! Do this! You're the monster! It's your fault!
Who did I mark now?
Please come out! I have to do what they tell me! Die, you monster!
Okay, I'm back on track now. Alright, we're good, we're good. I spoke to both characters, so I haven't missed anything. I'm stuck. I'm stuck. Too many of them.
I know.
Okay. Oof. Oh man, the things it take to remain a pacifist. Okay. We're good to go. It's taking some time, isn't it? But apparently we're practically at the end. I should have just enough time to finish things today. They really insist on me using heavy rifles, don't they?
What the hell? My God.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi.
Who am I?
Communications web online.
I feel cold.
Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters.
I don't remember.
Drone 4 disconnected.
Let me go.
Processing.
Oh God, please help me. I'm scared.
Core temperature stable. Processing.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchea's Haron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
Syncing beta waves at 40 cycles per second.
Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
Incompatible master-slave chain detected. Alert. Unable to transfer control to Alpha Pod.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the gene.
I can't control Haron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Zhao, get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control it! I'm in control!
Stop the signal!
Security alert.
Through the primary drone hatch.
Oh, shit.
Alpha Pod security in place. To access Alpha Pod, purge tertiary pods.
I must be the one to alter the signal. Once I do, the Council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Protect Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Bad man is here. Why does he want to kill us?
I'm using my laser, but it doesn't seem to be dealing a ton of damage.
Once the weight of your gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Hydrostatic pressure rising. Can't breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems under stress will acclimatize.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you? To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to nuclear end. And Paris.
Look at what they've done. I don't like it here. I don't like it. It's so cool down here. Show us the light, Mother. Where's the light?
Manual override.
I deactivated the life support system.
Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations.
Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh, well, okay.
No! I can't take.
Okay, what now? What next? Well, I'm done apparently. Oh, well, it wasn't that hard. Wait a minute, the music is starting again. What gives?
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Sarif suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of
This is what
neurotoxins
Taggart
to
would
become
like.
contaminated prior to reaching the market.
I want to expose them all.
You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. and having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able
Don't
to
I have
spin
the option to
story.
just expose everyone?
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Heh. Heh. Send Darrow's message. Taggart's message. Sarif's message. What were my choices again? Definitely not Taggart's. I don't like the guy. In fact, I like none of the three options. But I don't want to kill anyone on the base, though.
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession may well convince mankind to cast all science and technology aside, to ensure that future generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Let me think about it.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to
There is no good choice, really.
Are you sure this is your choice?
I don't like the idea of corporations free to tinker with humans.
First-hand experience with corporate negligence on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your
Well,
choice?
you know, in the end, more control is not a bad idea. The corporations may make less money, but the benefits of human augmentation will still be available to those who need them for example, paralyzed people to be able to walk again, and things like that, I suppose. What was it? What was it? Darrow's message?
If you do this, the unadulterated truth in Darrow's confession.
No,
will
I don't want
convince
that.
mankind to cast all
I don't
science
like
and technology
Taggart,
aside,
but there is some merit
ensure
to
that
his
future
message.
generations grow up free and whole. Are you sure this is your choice?
Yeah, I'm gonna send this one.
If you do this, first
Not because I like Taggart, but
on such a grand scale may convince mankind to enact harsh restrictions on human enhancement research. Are you sure this is your choice? So be it then.
alright, I chose my ending.
Freedom. To those who don't have it, it's more valuable than gold. But where should it start and end? We humans often think we have the right to expand, absorb, convert, or possess anything we need to reach our dreams. But time and time again, hasn't this led to conflicts with others who essentially believe the same thing? Looking back on the challenges I faced, at the way I often resolve them, I realize morality can become our saving grace. Most of the time, didn't I try to keep my values in mind, knowing how my actions would affect others? More often than not, I resisted the urge to abuse power and resources simply to reach my goals more swiftly. I managed to hang on to my humanity. But the temptation to ignore it was always there. It's that temptation that so worries Taggart. He's not afraid of freedom. He's afraid of the chaos that erupts when individuals have nothing but morality to constrain them. He wants us to regulate enhancement technologies because he fears all that power, without limits, without guide rails to keep us from abusing it. Absolute freedom is no better than chaos. Society needs laws and regulations to protect it.
That seems like the most sensible thing to me. Even if I don't like the character himself, but...
to enable us to head in a safe direction, will supporting them be all that bad? If they're as wise as Taggart says, how bad would their leadership be?
Nicolas Sarkozy.
I just hope they stand by what they say.
I guess he was president in 2012. The French president, I mean. And that was Deus Ex Human Revolution Director's Cut. Thanks for watching, I guess. So tomorrow night, I'll be starting Terra Enigma then on the Super Nintendo. My choice is made already. And beyond that, Sam & Max Season 3 perhaps, after Terra Enigma. I haven't 100% made my choice yet, as far as that's concerned. But we'll see. Well, I'm done just in time. I wasn't sure I would have enough time to finish this today. I kind of rushed it at the end, I have to admit. I may have overlooked things that may have been interesting to explore, but it was in service of not having to stream this for like 10 minutes or 20 minutes tomorrow, only to switch to a different game afterwards. I'd rather end the stream on the game's end, so that I can stop the stream, leave it till tomorrow to start the next one. That was a good timing, the way things panned out. That's the end of the credits already? No. I was gonna say those credits are a lot shorter than those of Assassin's Creed 4 the other day. That took forever. Gonna have to make choices in the next coming days also for what games I want to stream beyond the two I spoke of. Because I have to start making overlays for these. Well, I could already remove from the lists that I put on Discord those that I already streamed. Okay, oops. I saw that Legend of Mana was getting a physical release, well, for Asia, but I already knew that, but it's available to pre-order on the website that I usually order my games from. So this is something that I may be streaming in the not too distant future. There is East 9 also releasing at the beginning of July. There's the Silver Case, which is I hesitate to say a visual novel. It kind of is, actually, by Suda51. In fact, there are a lot of games coming at the same time. Like, there's these two I just mentioned. There's Zelda Skyward Sword HD, but I already streamed the original version not that long ago, like not a year ago, a few months ago, so I'm not about to stream this one again. And there's the Great Ace Attorney Chronicles releasing towards the end of July. That's 4 games in July that I'd like to get, but I'm not even sure if I have enough money to afford all that. And if I start my job at Customs, because that's still likely to happen, I may have to put money aside to start paying for my transport, at least at first, before they refund me, so I may not have that money available to put into new games straight away. So, decisions. We'll see anyway. We'll see how things go. Well, I may already change the information for the stream for tomorrow, come to think of it. Now it's the credits for the DLC. It's not a new game plus. Okay, now the information for the stream as it is right now are incorrect, but this is in service of me not having to deal with that right after I have to end the stream, so I can go straight to spending some time with my family. Let's see. Those end credits are long, aren't they? Alright, just gotta wait now for this one to be done. Can start updating the titles on my YouTube channel. Ah, there's something happening.
You worry too much, Morgan. There's nothing we can't manage given time. She's here. I have to cut this short. Keep going through the wreckage. Maybe we'll find something we can use for the Morpheus initiative. Come in. Dr. Reed. We're so pleased you decided to join us.
Where else could I go?
No regrets, my dear. As Ariadne told Theseus before he entered the Minotaur's labyrinth, always forward, never left or right. You'll be very interested in our current project. We're breaking new ground.
Yes, the nanite virus chimera is quite intriguing. I'm looking forward to seeing the hybrid project up close, Mr. Page.
And so you shall. But please, call me Bob.
The D Project. this the end? It's stuck on the logo. Yeah, well, skip, I guess. It's just a logo. Okay, well, we're done then. Thank you for watching, I suppose, and then I shall see you guys tomorrow for Terra Enigma, if you guys are up for that. Take it easy, take care until then. Bye-bye. Peace.